Nancy just had her ears cleaned and now she's having a good lay down in the hot weather under the fan. And there's Zara curled up on her bed. It's Monday and it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. So completely opposite to last Monday when it was cold and raining and I had to bring the horses in. But it's hot today. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday and I'm flat on my back because I've got the sorest neck and shoulders. Oh, they're just aching like anything and my blood feels like it's on fire. I do not handle heat very well at all. It's about 35 I think today, and it was about the same yesterday, and I pushed myself yesterday to get things done, but I didn't sort of have the pain, just the burning and the horrible feeling that comes with heat. And so I did do some stuff yesterday, but haven't done much today other than what I need to do, like feed the animals and all that sort of jazz. But yeah, other than that, I've just been laying here flat on my back trying to keep out of pain as much as possible. Not very fun. I'm also out of yellow pills at the moment. My shipment is supposed to come very soon, so that's good, but it's certainly adding to the horrendous symptoms that this disease can have as far as pain goes. I don't know if the intolerance to heat is to do with it. It could be more to do with my low blood pressure and stuff like that, but yeah, not a great day today. So hopefully we get some cooler weather soon, and I have got the air conditioning on today and the fans and stuff, and I've been outside a couple of times to do things with the horses and watered my plants this morning, but yeah, not done much at all today. So that's a bit annoying. I was actually up at 4 o'clock this morning, and then I went back to bed and got up at 6 o'clock and fed the animals before it got too hot. And I'm very, very glad I did, because it is crazy hot out there. It's quite humid as well, which is unusual for Stanthorpe. But I'm really glad that I don't live in Brisbane anymore, where it was a lot worse for a lot longer. We get really hot here too, but it doesn't seem to last very long. So just checking in. Hope everyone else is having a good week. It's Tuesday, as I said. Check out these garden beds. They're starting to fill up with all the seedlings now. We've got mugwort and chamomile in the front. Some pumpkins down there that will hopefully come out of the bed and take up that area. And tomatoes at the back. And they reckon that tomatoes and pumpkins don't grow very well, but they were growing very well last year. And some carrots in there as well that I'm letting go to seed. And over here the chamomile. And some rosemary. Some more mugwort over here. Some parsley. There's what do you call that stuff? Silver beet over the back there. Cumin. And some mint in this garden. Lots of herbs. Look at the flowers on the chamomile. I've been feeding that to the horses. And over here we've got the snow peas are dying off now. I've saved a few seeds. I'm waiting for this last plant to go brown, and I'll get some seeds off that one too. And the tomatoes growing underneath, they like that nitrogen rich soil which the snow peas will provide for them. So they'll grow up and be our spring summer crop. And down here we've got some spaghetti squash and some basil. It's pretty hard to see the basil because it's really tiny at the moment. And some carrots again waiting for them to go to seed. Over here we've got some bok choy gone to seed. That's fine, I'll pull that out soon. I only really planted it to shade out the bed a little bit to protect the new seedlings coming through. So I'll pull that out and give it to the chickens. Beetroot down there. We've eaten some of the beetroot as well. Some watermelon seeds down in the corner down there. They're pretty hard to see at the moment, but just under that borage you can see one. That's borage there. We've got some calendula growing behind the bok choy. Strawberries under the bok choy, and there's some basil growing under there too that's quite small at the moment. So yes, our seedling area, I've planted all the seeds that I've got, and yeah, most of them germinated, so that's a good positive result. So soon they'll be going out. I have been planting some out already, but yeah, these will be going out very soon. Here's the herd of horses. Cece coming up just to, you know, photo bomb. There's Jam and Blondie. And here's Cato up with Cece. He's doing really well actually. He's starting to really come into his own, aren't you, buddy? See if we can get a side view. There we go. Isn't that a cute little shot? Little herd here. Very, very cute. But yeah, he's starting to grow, as you can see. The pot belly's still a little bit there, but not as bad as it was. So we're getting somewhere, aren't we, Cece boy? In the forest garden, we've got the Cape gooseberry. And over the back there's some strawberries. And unfortunately some blackberries that need to be got rid of. But I actually do like blackberries, but I don't know how to harvest the berries without getting thorned. But anyway, that's just how it is. Then up there is one of the pecan trees. We'll go around here because the stick's sort of marking it. It's come back really nicely now. It's actually grown a little bit. So we're going in one take in this video. We've got the rosemary plant there and a little strawberry in behind it. We've got the other pecan tree down here. It's come back nicely too. The exciting news is all the fig trees have come back, which is really awesome. So I'm just going to walk down here and show you. Fig tree one. And this one over here, I wasn't sure if it was going to come back, but it has. Fig tree number 2. So that's really exciting. Over here we've got some, what do you call those things? Potatoes. Just a mental blank there. So yep, some potatoes there. They're coming along alright. And the youngberry over here. It's doing really well too. It's come back nicely from winter and woken up and doing well. So then over this way we have our elderberry. There, you can see that's nice and green and it's really starting to bush out. Hasn't quite got to the top yet, but I'm sure we'll get there, or it'll create a new leader. Just be interesting to see. And then over here amongst the weeds there's some spaghetti squash that I planted out here, and it's doing alright actually. Our big ass mulberry tree, well, it's not that big yet, but it's certainly a lot bigger than it was last year, and it's actually got some mulberries on it, as I showed you before, and there's some strawberries down beside it. Some more potatoes down here, and then come around this way. We've got the other big ass mulberry tree and some strawberries down there. They've sort of got a bit burnt, I think. There wasn't quite enough water or something in the ground, but that's okay because we've got plenty more strawberries. Over here we've got our little mulberry tree that has grown actually already. It's only just the start of spring. And over here, excitingly, we have our pear tree with 2 pears on it. I'm not really sure if you can see that, but I'll try and find one. There it is. There. How exciting is that? Awesome. Little pear there growing. Our first pear on this pear tree. Oh, there's a leaf in the way. There we go. So that's Penny's pear. Good on you, Penny. And another little, tiny little mulberry that didn't do so well last year, but hopefully with the wood chips down it'll come back and start growing. I've got a little blueberry which is just a stick over here. It's still waking up. It does have some little leaves on it, but not a lot. And then over here we have our peach tree that I planted a few weeks ago now. So it seems pretty healthy. And here come the horses to see what's going on. Hello, ponies. This gem looks like she still has a bloody foal in there. I'm waiting for that to bounce back up again. And there goes prancy little Blondie after her. And Cece. And Caddo behind him. So they've got run of the whole back area here. They can eat the grass and whatever. Anyway, back to the forest. We've got the pear tree down in here. It's really come back thriving, which is nice. Hopefully I'm going to try and protect it from the frost a bit this year so it doesn't get damaged. Then here we have a blueberry. There's a couple of other blueberries, but they're sort of still waking up. Don't know if you can see that one there in amongst all that grass, but I'll try and just point him out for you. I can't even see it amongst all this grass. I am going to pull it all out eventually. Where are you? There we are. So there's the other one down here. And there's some leafy growth on it. Well, there was some leafy growth on it. Was it this one? Now I'm completely confused. Well, there was some leafy growth on another one. It must have been further over. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's blueberries there that are still half waking up. They seem to take a while to wake up, blueberries. Lazy things. We're going between the pear tree and the mulberry. Just watching where I'm walking so I don't walk on anything, because that would be embarrassing and deadly for the poor plant. Alright. Now, here we have the... No, we don't. We'll get lost in this garden because it all looks the bloody same with all these weeds. Anyway, that's alright. We'll get there eventually. A lot of stuff to pull out. So here we have the Zappadilla tree. A bit hard to see there like that. Come down here like this. It's a nice little baby Zappadilla. They're supposed to grow pretty well here, so I'll be excited to try that fruit when it fruits. A little apple tree over here that's finally woken up. Took a long time to wake up this one, but you can see there's some leaves on it. Nice. It's really doing well now. We've got some weeds in front of it, make it a bit... There we go. So yep, it's got some leaves on it, especially like here and down on this branch here. Some leaves, a little strawberry down here. It's still alive. I didn't know if it was going to survive there or not, but it has. Some more spaghetti squash over in this section. You can see all the little green plants. And another apple tree. Very healthy looking apple tree. It woke up before the other one, so it's had a bit more time to put some leaf on. And down there, I'll try and just zoom in so I don't have to walk down there, because I'm a bit lazy. is the Feijoas. There's two of them, one big one and one smaller one. But yeah, that's about it, I think. The goji berries have also woken up, but they're tiny at the moment, so hopefully they will come back and